What's your name, sir?
Keith Wink.
I'm sorry?
Keith Wink. Y'all read the divorce papers, you'll see that it's my sister's house
Okay, ma'am.
alone.
This is Bruce Terrell's house. He lives here.
It is not.
Okay.
Nothing.
So
He doesn't live here.
let me talk. All right, so here's the deal. If you don't vacate the house, I'm going to arrest you.
My niece is, her daughter lives here, and we ain't leaving her alone with him.
Who has custody of her?
She does, because she's next to
I am
her.
next to kids.
The house, I'm throwing you out the house. I'm throwing you out the
Who's
house.
gonna watch the kids?
You got, she's your granddaughter. Take her with you.
Change of address, where he's changed his address. He's got minimal belongings left still here. I think due to the, I'm sorry to say this, due to the death, I believe he's trying to take the property back.
He is.
He's made the comment.
So,
Can I have my mower? No, we're not doing a lawnmower.
They'll drive it out here.
Well, then when you go to court,
Okay.
then y'all take care of that. I've already gone above and beyond what we normally do.
What's good, YouTube? It's BB Cast back in with another video and another reaction. And in today's video is from the Putnam County Sheriff's Office over there in Florida, where you have Putnam County Sheriff Deputy Joe Abbott and a whole bunch of other Putnam County Sheriff officers point their weapons at this grieving family over a civil dispute over the house. They had a family member that lost their life, and the ex-husband, who was a fire chief, wanted to go and get the house. And you kind of see why that these sheriff officers pointed their weapons at them and decided to pull a few strings over a civil dispute, until one of the sheriff officers decided to read the paper and realize that they just messed up big time. I'm gonna watch you get my reaction. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section, and let's get into the video.
Everybody in the house! Walk this way! Walk this way! Walk out here! Keep your hands up! You got her? Everybody else in the house, come out with your hands up.
If y'all read the divorce papers, you'll see that it's my sister's house
Okay, ma'am.
alone.
All right.
That he has
You
no
guys,
place to.
okay, can we talk civilly?
Yes, sir, we
okay,
can.
so the reason of the show of force is because of all the rumors, and
That's Bruce starting off.
so
Who's the only one running
we
around
actually
with a gun
got
making
a
threats?
call from somebody, anonymous call, telling the West End deputies to take a vacation tonight. So we don't know what we're walking into. Okay.
Oh, no,
All
I haven't.
right. So
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Why is he gonna do this? My
Because
daughter just died. Why is he
this-
doing this? He should be here,
listen,
but it says on the paper.
he lives here.
No,
No,
he
he does
doesn't.
not.
yes, he
no.
lives. All right. So here's the deal.
He changed his
Here-
address and moved.
Hush.
He doesn't live here.
Let me talk. You guys do not own this house. You do not live in this house. You have no rights to this house.
do.
You do not.
I'm raising
This
my granddaughter
is
right
Bruce
now.
Terrell's house. He lives
not.
here.
Name
It is
is
not.
Okay.
doing nothing.
So here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen.
Listen,
Here's what's going to happen.
This right here, he has
This
no
is Bruce's
plan.
house.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So here's what's going to happen. If you don't vacate the house, I'm going to arrest you.
Okay.
All right. So that's a.
He wasn't
This is a
even
big
here
civil
when she died.
issue
He was
between
gone.
all of you.
But it's not a
It
civil
is.
issue. The judge says
Not.
in that paper, anybody, it says this. It
Read the
says
bottom.
this. Read the
Read the bottom.
highlighter. That anything, she bought this house before
Before
they were
they
married.
even married. His name is nowhere on it. It's
And
my
if-
daughter.
If her name's the only one on it, says he has no rights here. His name's on nothing.
No, he
They
got
got divorced
and he went out of town.
They still live together,
He even changed his mailing address.
sir. They still live
He did not. He was out of town after they got divorced.
He wasn't even here till 2 days after she got killed.
This is his house. You understand that? By
It
Florida
goes in
law.
probate Wednesday.
By Florida law. Plus, it has to go through probate. So
Yeah,
I
it
got
goes
that
through
going.
Wednesday.
you have no rights to this house. Right? I understand the horrible situation you guys are in, and I'm sorry.
Everything,
sorry.
all my sister's shit's
Okay.
ended up missing. It's getting
I
hauled
have
off.
4 daughters of my
Everything
own.
out of here.
I can't imagine what you're
Everything's
going
getting
through.
hauled off the property already.
you can't touch
He
nothing.
is.
Take
He's
it,
already
I'll
took
blunt it.
Well, that's between him and the
Taking
courts.
boats.
Don't yell at me.
He's
He's
taking
taking
boats.
trucks out of here.
That's between
Trucks.
him and the courts. You guys don't have a dog in the fight. You have to vacate this property. You have to
He will
vacate the
destroy
property.
this house. He will take everything that's
Well,
my
that's
daughter's.
between
He's got
him
no
and the
place to
courts.
live.
Let me just ask you this: when a
Sir,
judge says,
I am not
can
a
I ask you
judge.
question?
I'm not a judge.
But
I
when
am
a
not a
judge
jury.
says if it's in your sole name in the divorce, the other party has no
He
rights
still lives
to it.
here, though. He was never evicted. He
Shit, he
has
has
to
like a
be
little bit of shit
properly
left.
evicted.
All right.
He does. Okay? There's no way around it. you guys can't just come here and take over the house. It doesn't work that way in Florida. It has to go through probate.
They told me I could stay here with my grandchildren. until
My
it
niece
goes
is,
to probate.
her daughter lives here, and we ain't
Okay.
leaving her alone with him. It's her house.
It is
It's
her
my
house.
sister
How old is she?
and my niece. She's 14.
Okay. Who has custody of her?
She does, because she's next to
I am
her.
next to Ken.
Whose child is it?
My
My
daughter.
sister.
Is it
that's
Bruce's
dead.
child?
No,
No.
he don't have any kids here.
You don't have no kids
None of the
here,
4
nothing.
kids are Bruce's. I mean, I know he's friends with y'all.
No, he's not.
That's clearly states after the divorce that if it's in whoever's name if it's a sole person, that the other person has no rights to it. He changed his address. Most
But
all
what
his
gives you
shit's
the
gone
rights to
Because she's
it?
next of kin.
That has
I
to go
have
through
take care of my
probate.
granddaughter. What am I
Yeah,
going to do?
Her
You
kids
live in
here.
Middleburg.
No,
I
she
don't
don't.
live in Middleburg.
Her kid, my sister's kids live here. So you're gonna throw their kids out after
Yes,
their
sir.
mother just got killed?
You threw the man who owns this
No,
house
we
out.
never told him not to come here.
Took over the house. You can't just come take over the house.
He come in from work, parked his truck. went
Without a
It hasn't
proper
been here.
eviction,
And
the
that's
sheriff's office didn't come evict him. You
We
just
didn't
can't
have
do
to, 'cause
eviction.
He was supposed to be gone. He
No,
changed
you
his
do have
address
to.
and moved
You
most
do
of
have
his
to.
stuff.
You do have to.
Yeah, but
Not
he's
if
been
you
changed-
move
I got
out on
proof.
your
He's
own.
changed his address. He lives in his
There's a
mother's. I
change
got all
address where
that.
they did that weeks ago.
Already told his officers not trying to hear that because he literally has a paper in his hand. He's still in denial about it.
All right. So the bottom line is you guys have to vacate so you get some kind of eviction, or this house goes through or probate.
It is going through probate, but he's not having
So
it
now,
right
okay,
here.
wait till the news get this one. And he just threw the kids out of their own house because he
I'm not
can't
throwing
stay
the kid out of the
there.
house. I'm throwing you out of the house. I'm
Okay,
throwing
but
you out
who's
the
gonna
house.
watch the kids?
You guys are trespassing.
Who's
You
gonna
have
watch
to
the
leave.
kids then? Who's gonna watch
He's
our
gonna watch my
kids?
grand- He's going to watch my granddaughter.
She's your granddaughter. Take her with you.
Right,
She's your
so
granddaughter.
You're making them leave their home. What was your name? Can I have your
Yeah,
name?
Sergeant Joe Abbott.
Thank you. Well, we'll
All
get,
right.
get the baby and we'll go then.
You need to unlock the gate because we need to make sure that you guys. Not signed by a judge. Signed by a clerk of court.
Here for probate. But he's done taking $100,000 vote, another vote.
Yeah, he's done taking so much stuff out of here.
Unfortunately, the law ties our hands with such
I know. But
See,
we
my
got
thing
titles
is
to
that
it.
that judge said if it's solely in your name, whoever, either one, that the other one has no rights to it. This is solely in my sister's name. His name has never been on
Right,
this paper. He bought it before
But
they were
how
married.
did you guys get permission to take up residence here?
Well, my sister-in-law stayed here anyway, but she's next of kin, and somebody has to watch the kids.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
got
next to
custody
kin.
of my sister's
Yeah,
kids.
but
Yeah.
even if you are next to kin, the house hasn't even gone through probate yet.
No, but it
and
will
you have to
start
go through the
Wednesday.
beneficiaries
Right.
in the
We know
event of a
that.
death. Listen to me. Listen to me. You have to
Yeah.
go through the beneficiaries in the event of a death. There's no telling if she left the house to somebody else.
No, there's
If
not.
there's bills that need to be paid.
There is.
Or anything along those lines, okay? You can't just, oh, she passed away, which my condolences,
No,
I'm
what
sorry.
I did, this is what I did.
stay
I came
with
here
the
to stay
kids.
for a few days with my granddaughter,
Mm-hmm.
got the house cleaned up, changed all the locks, and I was going home with my granddaughter. I wanted to make sure this was secure. I asked him today, it's a text message on his phone and on mine, come get your truck, get your little bit of stuff, all the locks will be changed. So that way nobody has permission to be in this house until it goes to probate, till I go to the court Wednesday.
Get your steady
And I
home
sent
stuff
him the message this morning. At 10 something this morning. Huh? It's all sitting over there at at the friend's house.
Yeah, we know.
I got
That's all stuff that you can take to court.
it's all going to probate. I know. But that's why I changed the locks because he
You
keeps.
go in there and look
If
at
I
this
go to the
place
store, I
now
come back.
and
It's
make
got the
us
trailer
leave
gone
that
and it's
him
full of
back
stuff.
and come back in and look at it after
Well,
that.
there's what's right, there's what's legal. Unfortunately,
And I'm trying to be legal. I want to lock everything up so nobody
Pretty
goes
sure
in the
when
house.
The judge said he had no rights to it and he left.
You know when he did this change of address, so there's no date on the change of address.
Do you know when he did the change of address, Sandy? Exactly when?
I did.
When was that?
November 20th.
It's not. It's in the house. I put all that out to make sure.
I'm gonna say let them stay and he can go to court on Monday and try to get an emergency order.
Bruce Terrell.
So I'm gonna say because the tax deed is in her name,
and it was bought before their marriage.
Can y'all give me just a minute to explain to him? Y'all can sit. No, y'all can sit here. That way y'all can hear.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to figure this out, guys.
I
All
appreciate
right?
it.
So,
Because we really want to do the right
It's just
thing,
been
and I
so
know this is a
much
horrible
these days.
situation for everybody.
Want to do the right thing, but yeah, they showed up with their weapons pointed at first.
But
so this is my thought process. You've got the tax deed with it being in her name. You do have a official change of address where he's changed his address. He's got minimal belongings left still here. So,
Yeah, it's right down the middle of the floor.
Very minimal.
so
My
I would,
daughter
I
already
would
had it
say
taxed.
I would say he's given up residency, and I think due to the I'm sorry to say this due to the
That's my
That's
sister.
my daughter.
She has.
due to the death, I believe he's trying to take the property back.
He is.
He's made the comment.
So I would say
then we run into he lived here. He has not been evicted out of here. He still has.
so he
We
had
can't
not,
make
but
him leave either.
But if he was
legally,
divorced,
leave
he was gone
voluntarily,
before
But they
this
lived
happened.
together after the divorce.
His address is
No, he
changed and
left.
everything.
He
Says
left.
November
It was
It's on the road. He wasn't
This
here.
is why y'all need attorneys.
Well, we
And
go
this
We're
is-
going Wednesday. I got one
Well,
as
we
soon as I
shouldn't
could get
have
it.
to do all this.
As soon
This
as I
is
could
just
get
wrong.
one, I got one.
so I would say with it saying regarding the assets, I would say the house is an asset of hers because of the tax paperwork. Because I don't see his name on any of this.
It's not.
Tax.
She got that when she was married.
She was actually married to another man when she bought this.
Do y'all watch football?
Yes.
I'm not being funny. This is kind of like the referees.
I know.
Doing the
I'll let Doug
review
know.
of the play.
We won't say
So
another
so
word.
y'all can listen. That way y'all can hear the commentary
won't
that
say
the
another
referees
word.
get the review.
I know.
So I would say she's got everything in her name here. She's got the tax deed with her information on it. It says right here responsibilities that the assets stay the same, everything's zero, and he's got a change of address. He's got minimal belongings here. He's changed his address. I believe he's given up
And
residency
she
here.
gave him
He's-
5 acres
Stop
of land
saying
up
it.
here.
Stop.
We don't care about any of that,
Yeah,
guys. We just want to
don't
make
say another
sure
word, Grandma.
we're doing the right thing right now.
So I would say he gave up permanent residency here when he moved out and has been moving his stuff periodically. Maybe she's let him stay over here for what have you reasons, but he's in the process of moving all his stuff out. I say we can give him a 1014 tonight to get the rest of his belongings, chalk it up as a 1014, and then Monday he can go down to the courthouse and let this lie where it is as a civil matter. But we give him a 1014 tonight to come get whatever necessary items he needs to come get.
And the 1014 is just going to be clothing and toothbrush. It's not going to be.
Everything he owns is in the living room.
How much is it?
It's not
It's like-
much.
It's like 4 bags and 2 totes.
So I would say he's got a truck and he's got a car. Come get the rest of your stuff for tonight. That way they don't take it or there's any allegations that they took any of his stuff. And Monday morning you can go down to the courthouse and file for. I know he lived here, but it clearly states that, and the tax paperwork states her name all over it. So I would say leave it in the possession of her family.
Well, let's go talk to him.
All right.
Can I borrow this?
Or you bring it back.
I have copies.
Where did you find this at?
We have it. Always have it.
Appreciate your input. I was too pumped up. I was ready to fight.
No, you're good. Like I said,
I appreciate that's why I wanted to have a second opinion and let you look at it. Because I kind of, when I seen that, I'm like,
that's just my.
It's-
I mean, it's too. To me, it's too gray
Yeah,
to
it's
kick
very
them
gray.
completely out when they've taken up some residency here, and he's got another.
did they
place.
say how long they've been staying here?
I think they said like I don't know. That I don't know. But I mean, they've
Right.
got all their stuff here. They got kids here. He moved out when they got divorced. Mind you, has she been inviting him over? Probably. But
Yeah.
he has minimal stuff here. What, 4 bags and some stuff that he can get
Well,
all
he
right now.
told me he done got his boat and
Yeah,
stuff. He
so
pulled all his
he's
stuff
been
out of
moving
here.
out. Now he wants to take it back over because she's dead.
Yeah.
So to me, that's not no. He can go on Monday, and
Yeah.
you know, if we made the wrong decision because we didn't let him go back to his house, that's fine. But I think we made the right decision by.
Leaving
It's
them.
almost like to me, it's almost like kids.
It's too civil for me.
Yeah.
It's too civil for me.
Yeah, so and that's what I think happened. I think because she passed away, now he's trying to move back into this house. It's a nice piece of property, nice house.
Yeah.
And the family moved in because obviously it's her family. And it's a nice piece of property, nice house, and
He's going to give it his attorney, and which is like he's like I already talked to my attorney, and he told me to get the sheriff's office and for them to get you back your house.
well, so he's probably telling his attorney
Yeah,
one thing. They're
he's-
probably telling their attorney one thing, and then we're here at
But this is something they need to
9 o'clock at night trying
9
to
o'clock at night trying to figure this, which is not the right time to be doing this.
No.
So
All right.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah. If anything, let me know.
Yeah. Come up here, honest. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is too civil for me.
Is it?
Yes, because I'm looking at the divorce papers and stuff, and look, to me, you change your address. I see the change of address in here. You've moved some property out. They're saying you haven't been living there, but listen, it's them against you right now, and I understand that, and I'm sorry. All right. My suggestion is Monday you go to the courthouse and try to get emergency eviction, so we have the legal authority to remove them from the house. All right, but at this point, I don't have enough to remove them from the house.
All right, so I gotta say something.
Okay, and that's fine. And I'm
all
here.
My clothes, all my
and I will
medicine.
give you an escort to get your stuff.
Okay,
if you want to do that. I mean, if you want to use your medicine.
He's got to get his truck. He's got
I know. I'm not doing all that. All right. Yeah. Clothing, your medicine, your necessities.
Yeah. Well,
absolutely.
That truck is my business.
Okay.
I can't work without my truck.
Well,
the truck with the trailer.
Do you have ways to get rid of it? I mean, to drive it off?
Yeah.
Is the truck in your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Truck's in your name?
Yes.
All right. Clothing, medicine. I don't have a problem doing that.
Yeah.
I don't want any fights.
No.
And we don't need to do anything that's going to hurt this in court, because ultimately y'all are going to wind up in court over all this. All right. But the way that the divorce looks, and I got the papers right here, about the separating the property, and then you got a different address, and she's got a different address, and it's very vague.
I know it is.
And so it doesn't really.
Well, that's why I told y'all about the divorce.
Doesn't really give me the authority to remove them from the house. I don't think. I'm not an attorney.
But the question is, what authority do they have?
Next to kin, because she was technically single because she was divorced. So next to kin was her mom.
But even though I have the proof of the
that stuff, you're gonna have to show the court. You give me a paper that says to throw them out, I'll be here first one. Trust me.
Oh
but as of right now, I mean, I don't have enough, and I went over it with Sergeant Butts too. We both looked at paper. I mean, we've read it for 15 minutes trying to find any kind of discrepancy that would give us that authority to do so. But I just don't think it's there.
I can't believe they said I don't live there.
They said you haven't been there since you got the divorce.
Bullshit.
But I'm there every day.
But then we don't know. We don't know. We're a third party coming in, so we don't know.
That's my home. That's my only home. I don't have another home. That's
Why don't
it.
you look back at the records of the officers? Let's look back at the records of the officers that came out to pick up the kids.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah.
Tell them to check the tracker you got in the truck. It'll tell you.
You saved me, sir.
Oh, yeah. Give you the tracker that they placed in my truck. It'll tell you I'm there every day. I've never not been at that house.
So I'll be honest with you, I don't dispute that you don't go there a lot or are not there every day.
No, I live there.
I don't dispute that. Not one bit. What's with the change of address certificate?
Okay, so let me explain that to you.
Okay.
So what had happened was my wife had 4 kids, okay? My kids are grown. She had 4 minor children that I raised. We needed insurance for 2 of the kids that are on medication. Insurance, or the medicine, it takes about $1,000 a month. I own a local AC business here. Work's been slow all year. So money started getting tight. She talked about a divorce with me to get insurance, and I disagreed with the divorce. Well, right after that, I get a $66,000 lawsuit put on me, which is gone now, but it scared the hell out of her. She's like, listen, we go file for divorce. Everything that we own will go to my name. Everything financed, you take. And that way, if they sue us, then they can't take anything from us because everything that's in your name is, which I have proof of this too also, because nothing ever got switched.
The separate address was for insurance purposes.
That's
so
it.
that she could file for insurance for the kids and not use his income in order to get
I still actually have a CDL license that has my address there on it.
So here's where the decision kind of came in. You had to change the address. I understand why you did it, but it's paperwork.
I know.
Okay? You've got
starts that trail.
The tax records all have her name and the address.
That's correct.
Right? Yes. So her name, you've moved out.
But all my mail is there, everything's there.
but you've changed your address. I'm telling you where we.
I know.
And so this is the difficult part. I think Sergeant Abbott would have the same opinion. This is where it's hard for law enforcement. We're expected to make lawyer decisions on the side of the road at 8:30 at night.
I know you're not.
But shouldn't they have to serve an eviction instead of him having to serve an eviction?
So,
because I'm there. That's my home.
But the utility.
That's where it gets really gray.
I pull off and they lock me out of my house.
So, so here's the best thing I can suggest is be at the courthouse first day Monday morning with all the documentation you have. Get ready to write everything down that you just told us, because it's going to be presented in front of the judge, and let the judge, because just like the other day when they came out here to get the kids, it's going to be a court order to probably do something very similar, and it's going to, once we have the court order from the judge saying, hey, these folks got to go, they got to go. They don't get.
Bruce, it's too gray for law enforcement to step in, but with that court order, absolutely.
Truck, get all that, get whatever you need to get it through the weekend until Monday morning.
That's all I need. If I can get my truck out of there, I have clothes in my truck, and then Monday I'll go to the courthouse so I can go back and get all my shit out of there. And as far as I'm concerned,
when you go there Monday, also write down what is yours, and then they can't dispute.
But anyhow, so if I can get another guy here real quick with me, which is right up the road, if I can get him with his truck real quick, can we go empty my clothes and shit out of that back shed? That's all I need to do. And then hook up to my smoker. Because the smoker, we got a freaking event for her funeral with that smoker. That's mine. It's not Anna's. It's all mine.
Is that going to cause a problem at the house?
It's fire rescue.
Because as soon as y'all start arguing, I'm terminating everybody's
it's fire
leaving.
rescues.
It belongs to the county?
It belongs to Station 20 Fire Department. That's where I got the...
So here's
that's where I got it from.
Is when you go up there to talk, if you talk to them, hey, I'm just here to get the smoker, I'm just here to get my belongings, and I'm out. And make it so, hey, I'm leaving y'all home, I'm leaving you in the house. Make it just seem cordial like you're doing it until Monday morning.
Yeah. Can I have my mower?
No, we're not doing a lawnmower.
They'll drive it out here.
Well, then when you go to court, then y'all take care of that. I'm not fighting them anymore, and I don't want to fight with you.
I'm good.
We've already gone above and beyond, Bruce. I've already gone above and beyond what we normally do.
And that's the end of that video. My take on that's just pure corruption at its best. Because you have an Officer Abbott first tell these people that they were trespassed, they had to get out the property, they got no rights to be there. And then you gonna see where he started changing up, where he started getting the paperwork. But even then, he didn't even really wanted to look at the paperwork, like right here.
Let me talk. You guys do not own this house. You do not live in this house. You have no rights to this house.
And finally, that's where you have these officers starting to realize what they're doing was wrong after they started reading the paperwork, like right here.
I know he lived here, but it clearly states that, and the tax paperwork states her name all over it. So I would say leave it in the possession of her family.
Well, let's go talk to him.
And then that's where you have an Officer Abbott even admit that he was wrong and saying that he was ready to fight, when in reality it's just nothing but just pure corruption. He was trying to help his friend that's the fire chief.
Too pumped up. I was ready to fight.
No, you're good. Like I said,
I appreciate that's why I wanted to have a second opinion and let you look at it. Because when I seen that, I'm like, fuck.
Now he wants to take it back over because she's dead.
It's a sad situation, but it's just a simple fact how these officers treated this family at first when they started reading the paperwork and they realized that they was wrong. But that's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. How you feel about the Putnam County Sheriff's officers? But first off, pointing their weapons at this family, trying to get them trespass on that they was off the property. And then when they hand on that paperwork, you have an Officer Abbott who was still being in denial, saying they still had to get off the property. But that's what I was saying. You started having some officers start having some common sense and realizing what they doing was wrong. And it's just a simple fact that it was just nothing but pure corruption. Come tell you right now, if that dude wasn't a fire chief, they would have not did all this. That's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.